Okay, hello YouTubers, Danger Spice, Chaotic Ultima, welcome. This will be posted on both accounts again. Today is the review of the Nintendo DSi. Now I'm going to run through things very quick like, so, I will still be doing the closer looks. Well, let's get started. This is the newest system for the Nintendo DS line, the Nintendo DSi. It looks similar to the DS Lite, except that there is a few changes. The power button is no longer on the side here. It was replaced by an SD card slot up to 32 gigabytes. SDHC. The buttons from the DSi are a little bit different. I forgot to mention on the left there's a volume rocker switch. By comparison, you can see here that the DSi buttons are a little bit fatter and everything like that. And on this end, excuse me, the DSi being in front, by the way, guys. DSi being in front. As you can see, the D-pad is a little bit, a little bit fuller on the DS Lite. A little bit fuller. The DSi's D-pad is a little bit closer, and the screens obviously is a huge ass difference. A couple of inches bigger. The lights on the end, extended instead of this one light right over here, you got 3 lights to signal Wi-Fi, charge, and power, which I like. And no GBA slot, unlike this one. That does have a GBA slot to DSi. Other than that, they're essentially the same thing except for their GI or whatever the interface is called. I'm not that technical. I should learn that though. So let's see. It has 2 cameras on the front. That's one thing I did forget to show you real quick. The microphone on the DS Lite is moved over for the camera and is replaced by the camera internally. So here's the DSi's camera, and then to it you see the little groove. See, I love this webcam, it's showing you everything. Right here you see the microphone. There's a camera outside, no DS logo, has a matte finish. The DS Lite has no camera, just the DSi logo and that shiny, glossy, fingerprinty horn finish. The L and R buttons are essentially the same, I would think. That's just me though. Maybe on the DS Lite it's a little bit more pushed up than the DSi's. The DSi's L and R buttons are more pushed out like than the DS Lites, sorry. And you still got your charger. The charger's even different. Yeah, you can see there's a big difference between the chargers. The linear ports are still the same now, and the game ports are still the same. Whatever. So anyway, the interface within the DSi is now much different. Obviously, the startup's more different. The screen clarity is great on the DSi, actually. I have to say that. I turned my brightness down to 2 to match the DS Lites, because I really don't need it that bright unless I'm outside, and it'll use less battery life than the DSi, DS Lite. As you can see, it's more like a Wii interface. You can download games from it from the DSi shop channel. If you take pictures and you put stars next to them, or you take pictures from this corner, this area right here, whatever picture you take will show up every time a different picture will show up each time you start the DSi up. So Zozo got picked today, and anyway. You can another difference. I'm sorry, I'm just doing this right off the fly. Another difference is you won't have to power off the DS to take out a game. All you would have to do is, oh no, game gone and game there. Yes, it's hot swappable. The DSi is very hot swappable, meaning you can just take the game off while you're in this window. You can't do it in mid-game. and then switch to a new game. Another nifty feature is, let's say, oh, I accidentally started this game. All you do is just tap the power button. Sorry. And you're brought right back to the DSi menu screen, which is pretty awesome. It has a camera mode. The camera has lots of features to play with. I shouldn't be using my finger, but I'm gonna. So you could just look at different things, different frames or whatever. Click a picture, and then, you know, that's pretty much it for that. That's all it is. It's just a camera with lots of, you know, specs. Kind of like the Nintendo Wii's photo channel, except you don't get to take a new picture. This is where you can go record your own sound, which I don't have to really show you guys because this is just, if you watch my other video, you'll know a lot about this music player. So I pretty much don't have to go into that. If you watch my other videos regarding the Wii Shop channel, I go into that. That's where you can go buy, download apps and games. Pick the DS download play. This is just like if you go to Toys R Us or something, they say try this demo. This is where you would go for that. PictoChat is just like the DS Lite's PictoChat. I think this one you can send pictures in, but I don't have anyone to send anything to, so it's useless. This is a free browser from Nintendo. It's the DSi Opera browser. It doesn't say that though, but I'm just calling it that because it is from Opera. Let me see. You can go on the web with this, but that's all you can basically do is web surf and look up info. Some websites are too bulky for this, so you might have to do, let's see, if you want to go on Wikipedia. If Wikipedia says the memory is too low, just go to m.wikipedia.com for mobile. And, you know, it might take less of a strain. Here's one of my games that I'm yet to do a review on called WarioWare Snapped. And then here's another one I'm doing on my Danger Spice account, actually. I already did it, but in mid-game, I didn't realize where the microphone on the Microsoft VX, LifeCam VX 5000 was, so I get kind of loud, so you might just want to push the headphones back or lower the speakers until like mid-review when I'm switching games and end of the review when I'm talking about it. Other than that, the DSi's settings is really, it will remind you of the Wii, because it has many of the Wii settings except for the portable things. So, you know, that's it for the DSi, and here's the lights I was telling you about. Sorry. Here's the lights I was telling you about. It has this is your Wi-Fi light, this is your power light, and here's your charge light. It comes with a stylus over here. Okay. But all in all, I like the DSi. Now, I guess it's time for my rating. I'm going to give the DSi a 7 out of 10. Now, why, Chaotic? Why would you do that? Well, let's just answer this question. Why can't the DSi support MP3s right off the bat? Why do we have to complain to Nintendo for that? This is so stupid. Why wasn't video added to this? You have cameras. You have point something megapixel cameras. You can add video if you're gonna allow 32 gigabytes of SD card slots. Okay. Let me see. Another thing that pisses me off is the browser has no Flash or Java support, so you cannot. Well, I think it does support Java a little, but you can't go on YouTube or anything. Why the hell not? It has more memory, I think, than the LG Dare does, and yet it can do. My LG Dare can do YouTube like there's no tomorrow. I mean, come on, Nintendo. If you're gonna try to, you know, release a new updated system, at least make it better than your previous crap. I mean, you guys already had a crappy browser that did not do Flash for nothing. Let me see now. I guess actually that's it for this DSi review. Now, my recommendations, if you don't care about losing the, DS, Game Boy Advance slot, then, you know, go, by all means, get the DSi. Is it worth the money? Yes and no. I mean, right now, I would say half no, because of the little quirks that Nintendo has yet to work out. Maybe if Nintendo figures out a way to get the flash on here, with its 200 something megabyte memory, when my LG Dare has, I think, only 32 or 200. I think my LG Dare has the same amount of memory, so I don't see why flash couldn't be added. Video I know can't be added because I don't think it could anyway. Who knows? We might get a new video app later. MP3. Complain. If you already have the DSi, complain to Nintendo about the MP3 capabilities. Alright. So again, this was the DSi review. This is Danger Spice Cat Ultima, 7 out of 10. Do I recommend getting it? I'll say yes to that, but then if you care about the stuff I just mentioned, then no. Alright? So, have a nice day, and thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, and purr.